Vabbè.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Don't go to the mast. You don't know. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, stone, earth, wood, beast.
He's close. He loves you. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's unsafe. Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
And asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
What does it feel like to be alive? things.
Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain. The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. And she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds.
Do you remember the way?
That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
He saw who she really was. He saw the warrior within her. Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up. These rooms mean nothing. It's all part of their game. They've set the trials to distract you. Was it worth it? They've set you up and now they're going to watch you fall. What if these trials mean nothing? Does that make you feel laughing at you? But even if they take you no closer to Dillian, away.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
Everything gets broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you. What if this is pointless?
What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work?
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf.
Why didn't she? She could
You have no chance for love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again.
You kill.
Do you remember the way he touched you? What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying? Minute by minute by minute. What does she think she's doing? You're not special. She thinks she can.
They mean nothing.
Special.
The gods are just playing. What if the gods are laughing at her?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Be the first time.
Dillian!
Yes.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel. You're going to fall, careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua. No! Where's he gone?
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world You, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older, and where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong. This place stinks. It's disgusting. It smells like death. I can't breathe. Can you smell the death? It's... There he is. There he is. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a test.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister.
You have to fix it.
She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
It's not done yet. Just a small piece of the
You found a way.
to climb the tower.
The ladder.
Quick. What now?
You can see it. A line to the truth. The bridge.
You fixed it.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
You succeeded. Now you have to find him.
Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
Senua, come to me. Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there?
You have to find
There
him.
was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
It's Dillian. Go to him. Go to him. He's trying to save you. It's close. It's close. Move away. Move away. You'll die. Save him. Where's your sword? Defend yourself. Is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not Dillian. It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. Dying. This is what death feels like. What shall I do? Where are they, Senua? Where's Dillian? Where are you?
Don't let it see you.
Don't get lost.
Don't let it see you.
Come on.
You'll start to burn.
Run! Run now! Where are you? You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? Defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. It's Dillian. Where are we? The light.
Go towards it. Focus. Focus. Look. One more to find. One more. One more.
Senua. Don't get lost.
Zoeira, né, velho?
here, run! Senua! You don't run! Have your sword! You came through the wrong door. How are you going to fight? Where's your sword? To defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dylan. You've got them. Close the door. Find a way out. Find the gate. Get out. Run. 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 Don't let him look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again. I can't find you. Them, they've come again to find you. They blame you because they hate you.
Tá de zoeira, velho. Porra, bicho. Vá pro inferno, cara. Puta que pariu, jogo desgraçado, velho. Eu cheguei lá, velho. Mas que desgraça de jogo, cara.
It's close. It's close. Move away.
Ah, nem vá pro inferno, cara.
You'll die. You're dying. The burning has begun. The burning. The burning has begun. Go to the gate. There they are. The rooms. You can get through.
Ai, jogo bugado, lixo.
Run! Run now! You came through the wrong door. How are you going to fight? Where's your sword? To defend yourself. Is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking them from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. You think they want your body, they want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the well of wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes,
The
you
others.
can.
The voices, they've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
I can't go on. Dillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
Desgraça, cara.
The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
Reach the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. Prove that to me in the warrior tribe. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
Nossa, que chato isso aqui, cara. Meu Deus do céu, bicho. Que chato esse jogo.
I want to.
Cara, jogo muito chato, velho. Meu Deus do céu, que jogo chato esse aqui.
We need people like you.
I'll do my best.
Que jogo chato, hein? Olha aí, velho. Nossa, que droga, bicho. Pelo amor de Deus.
He's not really here.
Quero esse jogo entediante, esse jogo aqui.
Seems there's no escaping the past in this place.
Eu sou nisso também pra poder gostar da desgraça desse aqui, mas tá louco.
So she's forced to relive it. What end?
Nossa, o jogo é só caminhar e não faz nada, cara.
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Dillian, there's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
It's not following.
Leave it behind. Keep moving forwards.
Pô, que tédio isso aqui, cara. Deus me livre.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. But you are in control.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Dillian. Help me.
Come to yourself.
Dillian. Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
You've done it. The warrior trials.
Desgraçado não espera não, bicho. Cara lixo.
You did it for the sword. You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillian was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you.
Hold your heavy strike.
Hold it!
Hold the heavy strike.
Hold it! Hold your heavy Unleash the
Focus is quiet.
Focus now! You can do this. Focus. Focus. It's the only way. Don't give up. Don't give up. There's nowhere to run to. There's
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. Look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you abandoned your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Stop it! She will die. Stop. He's down. Finish it. Finish it. You won it. Focus. Focus. Focus now.
Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
The darkness took her life, and it will take yours too. It's taking you further and further into it. Surrender to the darkness.
Mother! I need you! Help me!
You're both dead. You both surrender to the
But your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Remember your training. End it now. It's nearly the end.
Just remember, she can smoke.
Behind you. Focus now. It's nearly over. Finish the mirror. Focus is coming. You can do this. Focus. Defend yourself. Watch out! Watch out! Stop it! You better fight. They're winning. Take him down. Take him down. You won. Behind you. Finish. He finished him. Ignore them. Take him down. Take him down.
still fight on. Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas of the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua. You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses. The voices took her and the voices have taken her. The voices. The end for you. I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua, look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Simba was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us?
Esse jogo é muito chato, cara. Meu Deus, isso é uma falação que não tem fim, cara.
Come back to me.
Um outro Last of Us ruim, nossa senhora. Meu Deus do céu.
Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
Meu Deus do céu. Ó, do longo, like.
I'm here
To help you.
Senua. We're back. We found her. We found you. We found Lost. Where have you been? Here she is. Don't worry. We're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore. You need us. We were worried. We're here to help you. There's a way in.
Into the mountain.
Can you see it?
Shall we tell her where to go?
It's not far. Go on. Look up. Just up there.
Listen to us.
That's it.
Shall we tell her where to go?
Shall we?
Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain?
She's a good girl, isn't she?
Look up.
So clever.
Did you
There's a
listen?
door.
You can do it.
You can see it.
Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself.
What is it?
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
Don't go in. Don't.
Turn back. Turn back. It's too dangerous.
What's it?
A great beast guards Helheim.
Stay.
Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink.
Dillian said she'd go. Run. Stay in the
What are
light.
you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillian if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it! The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
Hey!
It's locked. Torch. Get the torch.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here. No, it's a trick.
She knows that. Does she? What is that voice?
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away, and he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
They always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
They want me with them.
stop.
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces? coming! Senua! Help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it. She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt
Her torch is going.
the cold
No, it's not.
chill
She
of
hasn't got
fear.
much time.
I don't talk much about her father, Sinbel.
The darkness will come again.
I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
Hidden in plain sight. She has it. You have it. Keep going.
Puedes ver o teu nome.
Too hard to find. Why are you doing these pointless time? Symbols are pointless. What if you collect them and there's nothing behind the door? Save Dillian. This is just another trick. It's just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission. You think you know, but you don't. Your mother is and Dillian is dead. The light won't see. Fight! Send! It's nearly over. Behind you!
Nossa, velho.
You can't go anywhere without your light. Take the torch and move. The blood. She's lighting the torch.
It's not gonna help her.
She's lighting the torch.
Is it safe?
To keep the darkness.
Do you think you can keep away from the shadows if you light the torch?
The darkness is good. You're wrong.
Burning, safer.
She has it.
She did it. She's done it.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night, the faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
She'll have to go under.
She can't.
She has to.
She can't.
The torch will go out.
Don't let the torch go out.
She can do it.
She can't do it.
The light's gone out. Run! Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here. Again, run. Run. Get to the light. She'll have to go under.
She can't.
She has to.
She can't.
The torch will go out.
Don't let the torch go out.
She can do it.
She can't do it.
Stop.
Stay there.
You have to rest here or you'll die. She's stuck. She hasn't found the rooms.
Stay.
You're safe
Have
in
to
the light.
go. Anyway,
Stay here.
she can't. She's stuck.
She has to find a room.
Without the rooms, you are nothing.
Look. Fire. How should I it. It'll keep you safe. Let's see. Now she can find the room. She can find it. Keep the light. See it. She has it. Where is it? Now you're free to search. No, it's here. The light will guide you. The roots. Can you feel them? Can you see them? Where are they? She can't see them. She doesn't know. Look, there it is. You have all the roots.
Do you feel it? The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness, that she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search. The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill it face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and everyone want to be wealthy.
It's a trap. The beast is coming. Stupid can you be? What have you done?
No!
You've lost it! It's over!
The darkness is back.
You've lost him. You've lost him. Get to the light!
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zindo while you pined for Dillion.
Nossa, 40
Do you
minutos.
remember that darkness, Senua?
Mesmo isso.
The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillion. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillion.
bichinha.
Now she has the night. Keep going. The beast is down there. No. She knows the beast is down there. She's not going towards. He's always watching you. The beast is there. You're never safe from him. You can feel him. She's lost it and she has to find it. Feel it. So leave the torch alight. Can you see where is she? Your eyes up. You're never going to find it. We can go.
Nossa, velho. Ah, você tá de zoeira, velho. Ah, tá. Toma no cu, bichão. Pera pra quem tem. Vai.
Her father tried to help her,
But she wouldn't listen.
He was doing his best.
she never ever listens. Didn't she listen to him? To help her?
He was trying to save her from the darkness.
Zinbo was right.
Zinbo was trying to save her from the darkness. But she wouldn't listen.
Never choose a bit. Because of her. It's all her fault. All her fault. Weak. She should have known. She should have thought.
Why doesn't she learn? Maybe she learns.
She doesn't understand.
Now the darkness has Dillian's soul.
And it will take it and never give it back.
She can search, but she won't.
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rian wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rian also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language. Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rian wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rian also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby. Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak, and they say, Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rian wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rian before Rian kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep. Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rian, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest, to ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild the Valkyrie.
The darkness killed your mother. Where is she now? Where is she? She's here. The darkness will kill you.
The darkness took your mother, and it will take you.
Eventually.
What really happened to her?
Your mother was weak like you are.
Her mother was weak like she is.
So weak.
The darkness took her.
And it will take Senua too.
It's just what's she doing?
She's lighting the torch.
She's making light. She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe. What's her plan? What's she thinking? To get there.
Now she can go.
She can do it.
Where is she going?
Faster, faster, keep going. Get through. She has to do it. Get up. Get up. What are you doing? Stop. Stop. Keep going. Keep letting the memories follow you. Quick. Faster, faster. Keep going. Keep going. What is she doing? Stop. Stop. Keep going. Stop letting the memories follow you. Faster. Keep going. Keep going. What is she doing? Stop. Stop. Keep going. Hidden secret.
help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
But like me, Sigurd is fearless and passes through the flames, just as I did, and wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and health, runes for perception and power. Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods in hell.
I hear you.
Come back to us.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Dillian, I see you.
The beast has Dillian.
No,
It's time.
you're not taking it from me.
I warned you, Senua. I can smell your...
No,
You betrayed your god.
I am leaving with him.
You turned your back on me. That is why Dillian will rot in hell. Come into my shadow.
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness, or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both.
Oh, yeah.
And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Dillian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul, even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. For without it, I fear you would have left those slack. All this time, I wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to the mountain. To trust him. As deep as we can go. No.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
I know.
What else can she do? She doesn't want to tell. She has nothing. She has nothing. She's come this far. She wants to go forward. She wants this to be it. She wants to save Dillian's soul. She must listen to the shadow. Going, Senua. Just keep going. It's too dangerous to lose. Lie down. Instructions.
I'm here for Dillian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
Onde o cara tá indo, não tem jeito.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
She did it. How will she do it? What will she do?
How's she going to find his actual soul? Where does Helen keep the souls? How will she get it? What will Helen want in return? She must bargain.
No,
She'll kill her.
she cannot bargain with Hela.
She's not strong enough to kill her. What does Helen want?
No one can bargain with Hela.
What does Helen want? What can she give her? She could give her her own soul. No. Her soul's rotting. She'd rather die. It's a worthless soul.
Só mais 3
But
agora.
it's all she has to give.
She has a warrior soul.
Já é, mané.
Could she give her a cursed soul?
Of course she
The
doesn't.
bridge. She can't cross the bridge.
It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before.
She can't fix it.
She's done it before.
She can.
She can.
She'll do it again. How will she do it?
There must be a
Senua,
way.
you have to try.
She'll never make it.
She can see it.
The bridge. She can't cross the bridge.
It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before. You have to fight on.
She can't.
The final battle.
Get his soul back. It's the final task.
Yes, it is. She'll never make it.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
Will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
She has the sight. She can see her secrets. There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way.
She can see it.
She must align herself. She can do it.
There's the door.
She aligns herself. It's there.
Puzzle é o teu nome, nada o faltará. Sim? Chitinho, bobo. Puzzles, mais puzzles.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash, trolls will walk the land, men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open. The Northmen said each god will do right. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but He had given his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite Midgard's serpent to no avail. The sun will darken, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky. The heavens and earth and all the world will be burned. All the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere.
Puzzle é o imenso nome dessa pequenita criancinha. Mr. Puzzle. Mr. Mega Blaster Monster. Boo. Shit down, bullfog, do, and over. Shit down, bullfog, do. Shit down, bullfog. Shit down, bullfog, do. Só vai. Vai um bicho aí, certeza de cima aqui. Só vem. Não! Nossa, não para de vir não, porra. Ah, já era. Olha, velho. Ah, não.
The mirror.
Nossa, não acaba nunca, bicho. Ah, louco. Filha das putas, velho.
Wait. What? What happens when she dies? What happens to us? What happens to us? We die too. Do we die too? We die too. I don't want to.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua,
Stop.
Turn back.
Stop. Stop her. Why is she going? Stop.
Senua,
Stop.
What happens to us? Why would she stop to die? She won't stop. Stop. I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them.
They were afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within.
The man I was.
Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Was a true coward, Senua. I was well traveled. I spoke both their tongue and ours. So they took me as a slave. I thought I could help to broker peace. Or at least stay their hands from slaughter. But under torture, I did no such thing. I led them to the treasures and slaves they sought. But I wasn't the only one. Another came to the Northmen willingly, offering a bargain, a man in black from your land. And he was offered safe passage for his treason. In the end, Senua, it isn't the gods that cause us so much suffering, but those closest to us.
No. I'm here for Dillian.
Wait, Senua.
Mother!
Don't see me like this. No. Turn away, Senua. Turn away, Senua!
You see it, Senua? You see the darkness, faces fear and suffering. You can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hands.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, son?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her. You killed her.
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you. others will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me.
Watch out.
I can see through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Running forward but moving backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is a lie? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillion, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillian is gone. Dillian is dead. Let him go now.
Careful.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Find me.
Father,
Come on.
you betrayed the gods in search of Dillian, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillian. Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Senua. Careful. Watch out. Watch out.
Nossa, que mira nojenta, cara.
Behind you. Behind you. Let go. Go, Senua. You're going to die. Behind you. Careful, Senua.
Eu não tô entendendo por que não tá matando, velho.
You've done enough. You're killing yourself. Behind you.
Não tô entendendo não, velho. Ah, tem que morrer? Nossa, eu tô aqui sofrendo aqui.
If you're alive, and there's no darkness, then you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Dorian. Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a liar, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know he's here. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release it.
has no power over me.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day, a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rot. The darkness is back. The darkness is working. Wait. What is
It feels. It's different. It feels. It's okay. Is it okay?
This is where my story once began.
It's different.
And so it has to end here,
It's changed.
because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
I know it's hard to tell